Hey everybody, thank you all for coming. Andrew Frates, Dave Portnoy right here. This is the 5th annual Pints for Pete event. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you all for coming. Like I said, I'm going to give a huge thank you to my Pints for Pete committee. Caitlin over here on my left, she's my right-hand girl. She got everything done here. Kevin, is Killa here yet?
Not yet.
Nope. All right. He'll be here later. He hooked us up with Capo. We had it at Lansdowne the past few years, but huge thanks to Capo for being here. Huge thanks to Sam Adams, Budweiser, DraftKings, all the silent auction items. True North Ales is the one that donated the keg out front. And who am I forgetting? Oh, I'm forgetting Dave and Barstool Sports for all their promotion and everything. So Dave has been a guest for 2 years. And now this is your 3rd year hosting.
Yeah, I had to bully my way into hosting because you were bringing like Toucher and Rich, who didn't know who Pete was till like 2 days before they hosted it. You had the Matt Fisherman, who like maybe gave the most insane speech ever.
This is accurate. Who was there that first year? Was that entertaining or what though?
It was an earmuff situation for like the little kids in the audience. And then we had Zolak last year. And he bailed this year, so I'm the only guy left standing, basically. I saw Kevin Hayes, pro athlete. He didn't get the invite. That's too bad for Kevin.
Yeah, Kev, what happened up there?
It's all right. Should be playing. There is hockey still going on, so you probably thought that was gonna... Sorry, Kevin. Sorry. That was mean. But this is a happy event.
Yeah. Do you want to get into how you know Pete?
Yeah. So I know Pete. I know Pete. When was the first plunge for Pete?
2013.
So I grew up in Swampscott. Pete's obviously a Beverly guy. One of my buddies works, he owned Blue Ox in Lynn. So I grew up with him, and one of Pete's good friends said there's this guy who, is fighting ALS, and they have the plunge for Pete. Would you come out? Like, absolutely. North Shore guy. That's the beauty, by the way, the Frates, the North Shore, a lot of North Shore guys here.
Hey, what did you do pizza review today?
I did Nick's roast beef. I gave it a 10, by the way. I don't do three-way. People chirping that. I don't do it. I just do sauce. The beef is very good. So the plunge for Pete, we went. What year was that?
2013.
So first time we met Pete, and it's one of those situations where you meet your family and all your buddies, and it's like the same people I grew up with, and you can imagine it, happen to anybody. And Pete. He was sending me his BC baseball highlights like every 10 minutes, literally, being like, "Oh, this time I went 5 for 5. Check this out." I actually have a picture of him hitting like a home run at Fenway, a cartoon, because I won the Plunger of the Year the first time because I plunged twice. No big deal, cold water. So yeah, it's been a blessing. Like I say it every year, but people come up and they're like, "Thanks for the support." It's been one of the best things we've been involved in. We're obviously in New York now, but I'd never miss this. It's a great event, and it's sold out every time. And it's just, it can happen to everybody, and raising money is super important, and keeping these events are super important. So it's a great event. Glad to be here.
This event, all the money proceeds go directly towards my brother's care. We have 24-hour nursing. There is a couple nurses in the crowd tonight. Shout out to you guys. The concept for this event is my brother's brainchild as well. He is a worldwide guy. He went to play baseball in Germany, Hawaii, Connecticut, which isn't as sexy as the other two, but he played baseball all across the country. And one night, Julie, this was 2012, 2013, and it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and Julie was like, "Can you please just stop talking? I don't know what you're rambling about." So she calls me. I come down, pick Pete up out of bed, and we start to get to work. We start an Excel sheet. He goes, "I know people in Hawaii. I know people in Dallas. I know people in Chicago. I know people in LA, San Fran." So this is happening all across the country and all across the globe. So. Just a quick cheers. Cheers to Pete. Cheers to ALS awareness. Thank you all guys for being here. You guys are amazing. We wouldn't be here without you. I want to hand it over to Julie and Dave. If you guys
I'm staying.
Yeah, stay for Julie. I'm sure she's going to roast you at some point.
That seems to be how it goes.
Sing a song.
I'll sing a song.
Laurel.
Oh,
It's Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
It's Yanny.
Laurel.
Yanny. Sorry, I win.
Come on.
Yanny.
Grudge, let's go.
For the record, the signs is showing people who hear Yanny have like a higher level of like
That's
intellect.
right.
There's literally no facts behind that, so you just made that up.
I'm not gonna get into it, but it is.
PC people here.
Okay, now I like this one.
No, guys, I just want to thank you. I usually embarrass myself up here every year, which I'll do later.
Bingo.
There you go. I'll do later when Verify gets up here, but I have to tell you, tonight I dissuaded my husband from coming, and I only do that because I know how much everyone here loves him, and it's a lot. You know, he gets the feels and the touches and the talking, and everyone is just so eager to give him their love. And I feel that a lot, but I know he feels it too. So I have to give him a little space, and I get to give him the second-hand account of it, because it is just, it's overwhelming for me, but it's really overwhelming for him.
He's at the one in Beverly getting touched by my grandmother, so.
That is really true. I'm not sure why that's better, but it is. But actually, a lot of you tonight are here that Pete's celebrating his 15th St. John's Prep reunion this weekend. And that's really special for him, and he's kind of saving his energy for a big night out with you guys. So, thank you again for being here. This is, every year it gets like more and more outrageous how much you guys show your support. So, we love you. I'm sorry Pete wasn't here. It's really, truly my fault this time. But he loves you, and we can't thank you guys enough.
No, I mean, it's everything she said. It's a great event. It's a great community, and it's awesome always to see like how everyone comes together for him. It's great.
Yeah, and I know every time there's something in the news, whether it's a new gene breakthrough, new drug being passed, I get, you guys all text me saying how, basically you guys stay with the story, not just Pete Frates, but the ALS story. You guys are truly ALS warriors now. But this event right here, this concept was derived from Pete Frates. He loves having good times with good people. So cheers to you guys, cheers to Pete.
One more thing. Don't trust any Pete Frates news from Mike Barnacle. The only news.
True.
Fuck that shit.
Only us. Like from now on, we'll keep you up to
Still waiting for my
breast.
Barnacle
Yeah.
apology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, literally though. Barnacle, you hear this? Somebody tweet at him.
Got it.
Freddie's wife still waiting for apology. Tweet.
Cheers, guys. There's merch outside. There's True Ales donated a keg. There's tons of merch outside. Silent auction items going off without a hitch.
I'll sign your boob if you want to.
I will not. Cheers.